Hair weathering takes anywhere between 6 months to 25 years to show up. And the title of this video that we're talking about today is after 20 years, I finally went to the hairstylist. Let's get into it. And as you're watching this video, if you see certain key words that you've heard me say, if you're an OG here on my channel, leave them in the comments below.
Hey y'all, so the day is here. The day has come where I do my big dramatic change. I was telling y'all in a previous vlog that I was planning on doing a big chop, and I am here. I'm a few minutes early for my appointment, but yeah, I'm going to be cutting off a lot of my hair. I don't know exactly how much because I haven't straightened my hair in like a year, I want to say. Maybe even more than a year. I don't know the last time I did it, but it was sometime in 2025. But I'm really excited about it because, as I was telling y'all before, this is going to be the first time in over 20 years that I let somebody like in a salon cut my hair. I have not gone to a salon since I was a child and my mother took me. I'm not talking about like braiding shops. I've gone to braiding shops since then, but I've never gone to like a actual hair salon where they wash your hair and condition and blow dry and straighten. I've never gone to one of those and
blow dry. So pause, and if you want to see this video from start to finish without me interrupting, then make sure you go ahead and look in the video link in the description box below. I have nothing against this woman whatsoever, but I stood behind the chair for over a decade, and when I had to make policy and procedure, like you have to come with clean hair and don't come with rice water in your hair overnight and things of that nature, the videos that they brought to me were hers. A lot of the policies and procedures that I made behind the chair were because of the videos that she made. I don't have anything against her, but we're coming from this place. So as I am going through this video and we are pointing out things, I want everybody around me to realize and see the different actions where people have been copying things like across social media, or even on some of my last couple of videos where we're talking about cosmetologists. Everybody's like, I haven't been a hairstylist in years. I'm never going to a hairstylist. I'm never going to a hairstylist. I'll never go to a hair salon. I refuse to go to a hair salon. I'm done with hairstylists. Most people say that because the people that they've been following for over a decade say that, even though some of y'all feel the same way. But
20 years. Yeah, my background
haven't been to a salon
hair
in 20 years
has been a little traumatic, which is part of the reason why I haven't really gone back to one, and I've been just DIYing for all these years. But today going to be interesting. So my appointment is in 20 minutes. I'm about to actually go and get something to drink. My throat is so dry. And I'm getting a headache. I don't know if it's anxiety, like am I getting nervous? Am I getting nervous about this, y'all? But yeah, I need to take like headache medicine. I usually don't, but I don't want to be uncomfortable in my appointment. And by the way, my hair right now is in these plaits. I washed my hair yesterday, detangled it, and put it in these plaits, but of course they're gonna take this down and rewash it. But on the instructions, I got like 4 emails when I booked this appointment.
Pause real quick, and again, like I said, link in the description if you want to watch the whole way through. How many of y'all would wear y'all hair like this on a regular basis, and this is what you see as a protective style, or this is what you see a protective style, a way or a placeholder for you to have your hair in between, right? And you think that this is a healthy way to wear your hair. All you're doing is keeping it clean, blow drying it, putting in braids, and everything's fine, right? Leave it in the comments. Come talk to me, baby.
And I found this place on Instagram, so hopefully the videos are accurate to the results. But on one of the emails I got, they were saying like, don't make sure your hair is like detangled, or there could be an extra charge if your hair is like super tangled, and also be mindful of oils or products in your hair. So I don't have anything in it right now. Like I said, I just washed it, detangled it, put them in these plaits while I was in the shower, and then rinsed it out. So we shall see how this goes. Let me go ahead and pop into the store, get me a drink, and I will catch up. I don't know if I'm gonna film in the actual place because sometimes recording, getting services done is a little awkward, but I'll try to get what I can. So we'll be back with the results of how everything goes. Oh, and by the way, initially I was planning on doing like a super big chop, like getting my hair up to here, going really short. I've since pivoted because I was like, you can go shorter, but you can't, like, once it's off, it's off. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go like a chin length bob today and see what the vibe is, see how I like it, and then we will reassess from there if I want to go even more shorter. But yeah, so that is what's happening today. Let's go ahead and get it rolling.
And pause. I just want to say, and I'm not talking about her per se, but is it ironic to anybody? Is it crazy to anybody that right now in 2026, everybody who told y'all not to go to the hair salon is going to the hair salon? Everybody that got y'all trading on cosmetologists and saying that everybody shouldn't go to cosmetologists, you shouldn't get your hair done, do it yourself, DIY, all of this stuff, they're going to the shops. They're becoming cosmetologists, and they're all cutting their hair, and they're all having their hair thinning, and it's all because of, you know, medications, or because they had a baby, or because of their hormones, or from braiding hair, or from my organics. But it's not from all of the Team Natural hacks. It's not from all of the 50 million videos that I've made. It's not from all of the examples that I've been showing. It's not from that. And I could be wrong, but I could be wrong. What do you know? What do you know? What? Wait, no, time out. Now, hold on. And this isn't directed towards this woman. This part right here, even though you here right now, and I'm sorry that you gotta be part of this, you have to watch this part. This is going directly to the clients that I had behind the chair, and y'all don't know them, but we still talk. I still have their numbers in my phone, so y'all watching this message right now, look me in the face. You see this shit right here? This is exactly how your hair was looking when you kept coming to me, coming and sitting in my chair with that rice water in your hair under, talk about something, that chick natural, her hair's super long, and she said to sleep in it, and she said to put it in your hair like this, and she said to mix this and all types of peach cobbler and all types of stuff. And I told y'all, what do I tell everybody? Everything works until it doesn't. See the start of it, the lemon, the coconut oil, all of the things that I make videos about telling you guys not to do. All of the things that I'm constantly telling you guys not to put in your hair, but everybody's doing it anyway. I want to ask you a question. Did this grocery store revival of a conditioning treatment, did it save her hair? Did it make it so she doesn't have the same exact split ends and breakage that everybody has? The same exact split ends and breakage that you're gonna have when you go in to see a cosmetologist and get your hair straightened. Women were coming to hair appointments. This is her making rice water. Women would come to their hair appointments with this same exact type of conditioner and this same exact rice water, and not just from her, from all of the Team Naturalists. They were all doing the same things over and over again, and this is the result. Weathering. It showed up.
place, and I would leave that on my hair for 3 hours. I just let it soak in, sit, do its thing, and I just did my usual business, did stuff around the house while that was working. Now after the 3 hours was up, I went ahead and made my deep conditioning treatment, and what I use for that is my Aussie conditioner, and I also mixed in some olive oil.
And do this look like it's still working? Do her hair still look 100% healthy? Yeah, she cutting her hair because she want to change. Okay, she's also cutting her hair because it's extremely damaged and she has to cut it, or it's going to keep splitting up the hair shaft. Whether she wants to get a bob or not, whether she wants to get a bob this length or not, if she came and sat in a cosmetologist chair like she is right now, and they would have a conversation about where she needs to put her hair at a healthy length, the length that she's about to get it cut in, because I haven't seen this yet, the length in her picture is the length that it would be cut at. And the reason that I'm so passionate is because I stood behind a chair for over a decade, and when I tell you this woman single-handedly with well, not her, not just her and the other chick who I'll put whatever, a couple of the other ones, there are some of the main reasons that I had the policy and procedures that I had. A lot of women, like she said, the cosmetologist is doing her hair right now. One of the policies and procedures that she has is you have to have your hair clean. Your hair can't be nasty and full of gunk and stuff. Baby girl, you are one of the reasons that cosmetologists had this policy and procedure. And I know that wasn't your intention. You was just doing it to get your paper. You was just doing it because you love YouTube. But my love, you single-handedly, well, at least for me, I can speak for myself, were responsible for the reason that I had the policy in my books that people have to come without things in their hair because of the things that you made on your video. And you have to understand, your videos had millions of views, and my clients would come in and their hair would look just like yours is looking right now, the same exact way. And I would cut it off, put it to a brand new start. But it's back off commercial. She looking in the mirror.
Okay, you guys, here is the finished result. It's very bouncy, which I like, and I feel like it looks way more fuller.
Okay, so I'm paused at the back of her head. I love you, boo. I'm not being mean. Her hair has begun to split all the way up the hair shaft.
Now that it's more blunt, but it's definitely like
split
an adjustment. I feel like it's going to be an adjustment for the next couple days at least, because I'm not used to my hair being like this, you know. But yeah, here it is. This is what we are looking like. I feel like that Whitney Houston meme when she's like this. I feel like
the damage is off.
And with a mix of Dora the Explorer, but right now I have it kind of tucked. She did give me a little fringe in the front, which I kind of wanted it all one length, but I had some breakage in the front, so she had to cut it like that. But yeah, let me try to give y'all the full like gist of what this is supposed to be. Okay, I definitely feel like a new person, so it's gonna be a little bit of a jump scare every time I look in the mirror, because I said, I'm not used to looking like this. And I also feel like it's a little bit
I'm not laughing, but I'm not laughing like it's funny. I feel like
right above the shoulders.
It's gonna be, I feel like right now I am in an episode of Black Mirror. That is how I feel right now. I feel like this isn't real. Like this isn't a real place. Like, is this a real place? Is this real life? Because
it to be a teeny tiny bit longer, but now I don't have to think about, do I want to go shorter? I think I'm gonna stop here for right now. I don't want to go too much shorter than this. So yeah, so anyway, it's going to take a little while to get used to, but y'all let me know what you think about it. It's already starting to puff up slightly, which the stylist said.
Sis just don't know what she doing, because there's no way your hair should be puffing up like that unless you have a hair shaft disorder.
It would, because I don't straighten my hair often. The last time I straightened my hair was sometime last year, 2025, and then also because I don't get it professionally done or straightened. So she said that since that's my like history, I don't have much history getting my hair straightened or professionally styled, then this might not last for very long. So I wasn't too concerned about that, because if it starts to revert, I will just do something else. But I just wanted to see how this was and see, you know, the process and see how I would like it. By the way, the actual salon experience was really nice. The shampoo lady, she shampooed me twice, and then she put this, I think like a leave-in treatment on my hair, set me under the dryer. While I was under the dryer, I was offered a mimosa and like a mixed fruit snack, and so that was really nice. The customer service was really good. After I got out the dryer, I went with the stylist and she rinsed out the leave-in treatment. Or was it a conditioner? Yeah, I think it was just a conditioner, but they kind of put me under the dryer after. So she rinsed that out. I want to say she sprayed a little light something on my hair and then blew it out. And throughout the whole thing, it was very gentle. Like, I didn't feel it.
This is so great. So like, after all of these years, like over a decade of hair salons being this horrible place, it's so amazing that the YouTubers that we're leading in Team Natural are able to find great cosmetologists that aren't rough, that aren't pulling and tugging, that give them a really good experience, that are nice to them, that are sweet to them, that aren't ghetto, that don't make them feel bad about themselves. Who knew? Whoa.
Pulling, tugging, no ripping through my hair, so that was a plus. And then after she blow dried it, she went ahead and straightened it, and she told me she doesn't like to do too many passes with natural hair, so she only did one pass to straighten it, you know, to see the length. She showed me, and then we went over what type of cut I was looking for. I showed her a picture, and then she went to cutting, and then after she cut it, she straightened it one more time. So she did 2 passes total with the flat iron. She didn't put anything on my edges, so I'm gonna put a little something on my edges to lay them, but I don't want to put too much product on my hair. Look at how bouncy that is. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. I feel like I can just whoa, I'm getting dizzy, y'all. I haven't eaten today. What did I have today? I had a few pretzels before I left. I need to eat a full meal. And then my entire appointment, the entire time I was there, was literally exactly 2 hours. So it was like an in and out thing. I didn't feel like I was sitting around waiting around. I didn't have to wait for anything. It was very much so a moving right along process, which I appreciated. So my experience at that salon was really nice. The stylist obviously was the first time I met her, and she was very personable. She explained to me some things about, like, she asked me what my hair care routine was, what kind of products I use, and she made some suggestions, but it wasn't like she was pushing me to get stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't overly salesy, so I appreciated that. But she just gave me some tips and things, and as far as maintaining my hair with this as well. So I had a very positive experience. I would definitely go back to that salon, and there were a lot of people in there getting services done, and it's Wednesday today, so it's not like a weekend rush or anything. They had a really good steady clientele from what I could see. And if any of you guys are wondering what salon I went to, I'll put the information in the info box so you can check it out if you are in Houston, Texas. Okay, the stylist suggested that I wrap my hair up to help preserve it, so I'm about to do that now and then change, because I feel like I got so much hair.
Oh, this is the same
over me.
Day, girl?
Well, not too much, but you know, when you're in a salon, especially when you get a cut, you're gonna have hair. So
this the same day your hair like that?
She told me I should use one of those netted caps, but I don't have one. I'm gonna get one.
Stuff happens. Maybe it's humid
eventually. I'll probably get one tomorrow, but I don't feel like going back out today. So I'm gonna use what I got here, and then we'll see how long this lasts, y'all. I will keep y'all posted on the progress, the happenings of how my hair does. And When I wash it for the first time, I will record it so y'all can see if it reverts back to the curly state. But before I wrap it up, let's just look. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is
I think she just, I don't know what else she about to. Don't get me wrong, of course, like, she's a sweet girl. I mean, I don't know, I don't watch her videos and things of that nature. Again, the way that I became familiar with her was when I was standing behind a chair. I would literally have clients come in my room, and they would have shower caps, they would have processing caps on their hair, and I would ask them, oh, what's on your hair? And they'd be like, oh girl, I watched one of my favorite YouTubers, and she told me to do this to my hair, and she told me to do this to my hair. And I vividly remember, like, I have a video about it where I went live, so I don't even know what clip it is in. One day I'll put the link somewhere on the community tab. Check the community tab. And I would have like arguing matches, or not arguing matches, but like going back and forth with clients. There have been women who've walked out of consultations because I don't agree with the things that this woman would say on her channel. So it's not about her, right? It has nothing to do with her. So this is not an attack on her. So if you're watching this, which she probably not, don't take it that way, or any of her fans or whoever, don't take it that way. This is coming from a person who's been telling people not to follow your directions for years, because their hair would end up looking like yours. And then people would come back to me and tell me, oh, Cynthia, you're a hater, whoop whoop whoop, you're a hater because her hair is healthy. And I would say, well, you don't know that because you haven't seen it straight. But once you're able to see it straight, it looks completely different. Now, it would be one thing if it was just normal wear and tear or normal breakage, but because I did this for over a decade, and hopefully I'll have some videos here on the screen so you can visually see what I mean. The job that the woman who did what the woman did on her hair was what I did on hundreds of women, and their hair was damaged like that because they were following her. And if you can look up, or hopefully I've been able to put the videos up on the screen, looking at this picture of her hair and how it looked before she got it all cut off, and looking at the clients that came and sat in my chair and how their hair looked before I had to cut it off, it's exactly the same. So this isn't about her, right? Because the video that I posted yesterday, before I saw this video, there's no way that I recorded that video 2 days prior. Well, whatever, the day that I posted the video is in the video, so it was yesterday. I said it, I was like, it's the 26th. So whenever I posted that video, I had no idea she was going to post this one. And it's not about her, because I'll put some of the comments here on the screen. You guys have been commenting here on my channel saying that you guys have noticed how all of the team natural has been changing their tune and things of that nature. And this is the thing, that is fine, it's absolutely okay. But with everything else that's going on in our country, with everybody picketing, Asian businesses and all of that stuff, okay, so if we're now going to go over to supporting black businesses, let's talk about the stuff that got black businesses upside down. Because when it comes to the black hair salon, there are two main things that got that mess things up with the black hair salon, and it don't have nothing to do with Asians, it don't have nothing to do with white people. The problem is coming from inside the house, right? And I'm not talking about Africans, because that don't have nothing to do with us. I'm talking about foundational black Americans. That's who I'm talking to right now. So when we all sitting down and we're talking about supporting each other, okay, let's go to the thing that caused the separation of support in the first place. Now, the thing that bothers me and where my passion is coming from is the people who first caused the separation are now throwing the rocks and hiding them in their pocket and going on about their business, and that's not okay, because the divide has already happened. They're now just looking for new people to follow, and there are now younger girls that are coming in to take the spots of the people who are in the Team Natural community that don't want to make the content anymore. And there are waves of them. There are waves and groups of the Team Natural people. One wave gets tired of repeating the same thing over and over again. Their hair will weather and fall out, and they'll cut all of their hair off and then transition to another form of content. And then there'll be another group of girls that are trying to come up and come in their spots. Those are some of the girls that have been sending me messages. Hey, Sin, I want you to come on my channel. No. What we need to do is actually focus on the science of hair and have a separation, because this is the thing. If everybody still wants to get online and do the do-it-yourself stuff and all of that, there's nothing wrong with that. But say that in your video. Say, girl, don't be doing this. I'm just playing in my goddamn head. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm still going to get my hair cut every 10 weeks. I'm still doing this. I'm still doing that. You shouldn't be oiling and greasing your scalp. You shouldn't be sleeping in shampoo. You shouldn't be sleeping in conditioner. Like, you need to say these things. You need to be telling people online, hey, all of the things that I've done in the past, all of the videos that I made in the past, I didn't really know what I was doing. She said to herself, she hasn't been to the salon in over a decade, so she just decided to do the do-it-yourself stuff. But she never knew what she was doing, and millions of people followed her. Y'all was in my studio arguing back and forth with me about whether or not rice water is going to grow your hair. And when I told y'all that rice water was going to slowly kill you, everybody took offense to it. I got called all types of bees and hoes. And when I made that rice water video, I made the rice water video because of her. Because I had a full 2 weeks where at least 2 people a day was coming in my studio making it smell like ass. And it was really making me upset because I didn't realize, and it is my fault, but I'm moving so fast and not realizing as I'm switching my capes over, I'm like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's already gonna be leaking out a little bit. Oh, what's that? Oh, I got rice water under here. So I got to stop what I'm doing. I'm behind on clients because I have to go sanitize my room again because they keep coming with the caps full of rice water nipple juice on their head. I've been saying it for years. And this whole time y'all have been following these women thinking, oh, their hair is healthy. No, it's not. Their hair is just as damaged as it is when you go into the hair salon to see a professional cosmetologist. You know, all of the professional cosmetologists that everybody, oh, she's scissor happy. Yes, some of them are. Y'all know how I feel about periwinkle hair. You know how I feel about old girl talk about you better be glad I don't get my clippers. So that I'm not talking about her. I think she dusty too. But we've spent all this time demonizing cosmetologists. Y'all have, and I'm specifically talking to Team Natural people who are now switching their tunes. Y'all caused the biggest rift and the biggest divide between hairstylists and their clients, between cosmetologists and their clients. Are there a group of dusty ass cosmetologists? Absolutely. But this is one of y'all favorite YouTubers, and she said it out of her own mouth that she took the time, looked for the lady, and found her. She didn't have one complaint. So the stories that y'all have where they ghetto and all of the things and they don't treat you right and they ain't ready and they cut on you, all of that. But she also said something that y'all always say too. Excuse me. I wasn't ready to get that much hair cut off. I wanted it. If you look just at that picture from the back, it looks like it's cut in a V. It's not cut in a V. You know, all those crochet braids that she likes to do that y'all follow, all of those different styles that she does on a regular basis, those are the things that is breaking her hair off. Those are the things. Those are the things that y'all have to pay attention to. Those are the things that cosmetologists like me have been trying to tell you for years. And when you look at her breakage, it goes like this. And we say it all the time. Y'all either have the V-shaped breakage going up this way or the V-shaped breakage going downward from the back. And the bald spots here instead of on the side and getting shorter as it goes up on the side, and not in the cute way that girls like me from the Midwest, well, when I had hair, cut their hair in a V shape. Not like that. No, that's breakage. And so because the breakage went all the way up to here around the fringe area, that means that's the shortest she could go when she had to connect it all the way around. And these are the people that you were following. All of the hair that she cut off was damaged. Look at the density in her hair from when it's longer to when it's shorter, when all of the damage is cut off. And this isn't to shame her, Harpo. I don't know this woman. So black women can really sit down if we're gonna fight the power together and be picking in everybody, and we supporting black businesses now. Let's kill this. Let this be a dead thing. And the reason that I made that video yesterday saying I don't want to collab with nobody who got curly, you got curly in your name, I don't even want to talk to you, because it's not because, oh, you made Team Natural content. It's because y'all are not accountable. Y'all aren't accountable. Y'all have broken off y'all hair, and the millions of people who've been following you. And as y'all have been doing that, cosmetologists like me have been telling their clients, no, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. But y'all, we fighting against y'all. But then now y'all done doing it, and everybody's just walking away, and now everybody gonna be like, okay, cosmetologists, come help us all now. We're done saying you're the enemy and you're the bad guy. Come help us all now. It's like, and so somebody's gonna be like, oh, why is she so passionate, or why is she saying something else? Should I not say something? Should I just be quiet? Should I just be like, oh, that's cool now, like, oh, why is that okay? Why is nobody saying anything? Why is everybody just acting like I'm crazy and I'm the only person who see it? It's all of y'all. It's another one. She cut her, oh, she just wanted to change. No, y'all all have the same type of breakage. Y'all all going into cosmetologists seeing y'all hair for real because none of y'all knew what y'all was doing before. Y'all were all just playing in y'all hair. Do it yourself, figure it out as you go, and having everybody follow the leader with you. A blind leading the blind, and everybody's damage looks exactly the same way, and then cosmetologists are called scissor happy over and over and over again. No, we're not all scissor happy. Y'all all are following the same exact women, and if you following the same person to the same destination, you're gonna get to the same destination, and all of y'all breakage looks exactly the same. So people like me who does this for a living, what her cosmetologist did to her hair, that's what I did for a living. So somebody like me who wants to actually treat healthy hair, I don't want to spend all day cutting people's hair and smelling rice nipple juice. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hear people tell me about the different fruits and vegetables that I should put in my hair because this lady told them to. Specifically her. And I'm not mad at her. It's nothing it's not her fault that they brought pictures. Sis, you've been reaching the world, not just the city, the world, Craig. So, if the person that you've been following, right, has been accountable enough to say, okay, let me go to the professionals. Let me take my time and find a good cosmetologist because they are out there, white, black, Puerto Rican, Mexican, whoever you want to go to. They're out there, right? One of your leaders, just went, got all of it cut off. You can see, you saw it with your own eyes, my boy. So why don't you take the time, find you a cosmetologist, go get a blowout, get it straightened, and see how it looks. And what I want y'all to do, once that happens, I want you to call every cosmetologist or go on every YouTuber that's like me's page who told y'all not to follow them because y'all hair was gonna break off, and apologize. Because it's so many of y'all who's had y'all mamas, auntie, sister, cousin, baby sister Tracy tell y'all to stop putting all that stuff in y'all hair. We've been telling y'all for years to stop following these women online and the things that they do, because all y'all can see is their hair curly, and it looks amazing and beautiful when it's curly. But the second that they straighten it out, their hair is gonna look just as damaged as yours. I've been saying that for a long time. I've also been telling y'all for a long time that hair weathering, which is the deterioration of the human hair shaft, takes anywhere between 6 months and 25 years to show up. And what do you know? The title of her video is after 20 years she finally goes in to see a hairstylist. So what she's been doing to her hair has been 20 years of hair weathering, and y'all have been following along and participating and doing the same exact thing with her. She's like, I'm weathering my hair, come with me. You guys will be like, okay, let's weather together. That's what's been going on. Meanwhile, cosmetologists like me have been telling y'all not to do it because y'all all gonna end up cutting all of y'all hair off. When y'all stretch y'all hair out, it looks super long and beautiful, but then when it's blown out, it look like this. And it's happening to all of Team Natural. So I have a question for you. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna take the time to go and really learn the science of the human body and then start making the decisions on who you should listen to based on that? Or are you just gonna keep on doing the same things that you've been doing? Because now you can clearly see, following this path, you've seen it yourself. You see all of the different things that she's tried on her hair, all the do-it-yourself things. You know her regimen, all her favorite hairstyles. You know what it leads to. It leads to this. If this isn't where you want to be, what are you gonna do? Because this is where all of y'all are. All of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Because it doesn't matter how many videos these women make. It doesn't matter how many times they tell y'all to mix rice nipple juice, pickle juice, apple juice, Garfield juice. It don't matter how many different juices they tell you to put in your hair. It all ends up here. And every time they go to a good cosmetologist that knows what they're doing, they end up here. So the choice is yours. Instead of y'all figuring out why or different reasons to hate cosmetologists so much, why don't y'all all get together and try to teach black women how to find the good types of cosmetologists that y'all are finding? Why not do that? Why don't the black women who are here on YouTube, instead of y'all pretending to be professionals in 2026, I think we can all clearly see none of y'all have known what y'all were talking about. So now in 2026, can everybody's content lean towards helping people find professional cosmetologists? And unless you let us do the talking and y'all do other types of stuff. Do other things, my baby. And I'm not trying to be mean, but I just feel like the people who spent the time learning the science, it's really spending the time learning the science of the human body, should be the ones teaching you what to do. I love you, but I have a cosmetology license and I went to school and got a cosmetology license. You having a cosmetology license does not make you a scalp specialist. It doesn't. You going to school and being a licensed cosmetologist does not make you a hair shaft specialist. It doesn't. That's what a trichologist is. But a trichologist is not over a cosmetologist, because a trichologist can't do what a cosmetologist can do. A trichologist cannot color your hair. A trichologist cannot take you from black to blonde. A trichologist cannot give you a layered bob. That's not their scope. When you are a trichologist, you are a specialist of the scalp and the hair shaft and its disorders and malfunctions. I'll put the exact definition right here. So it's very, very different. But none of these women here on YouTube were any of those things. And now in 2026, hair weathering has set in for all of them. And nobody's being honest. Nobody's having the real conversations. We're not having the real talks. That's the type of stuff that I want to see. And this is the reason why I said, and she's not one of the people who wrote me for collab, so don't nobody try to say that. She's not one of the people. But this is the reason why. This is a very, very clear reason of why I said I don't want to do any types of collabs with Team Natural, because everything that I said was going to happen happened, and you could see it clear in 3D. And still, like, it's just like, oh, that's so cute, that's a new change. It's like the hair techniques that she gives y'all, that y'all have spread. And the thing is, she makes the videos and then everybody starts copying her and compounding on top of them. So it's not, that's why I keep saying it's not just her, it's a compound effect, because they see the millions of views that she gets on the topic, and then they just keep adding stuff to it. She wasn't the first person to do the rice water, but one of the most viral people to do it. And then they go from regular rice water to, oh, add this to it, add rose water to it, add mortworth juice to it, add tea tree to it, add this to it, and before you know it, it's a whole Dookie Witch bowl. Smell like ass. Walking around, laying next to your husband. A lot of y'all don't even realize some of y'all relationships ain't work out like they supposed to no more. He left because he was tired of smelling that ass in the bed, and it wasn't even your ass, it was your hair. He walked away thinking your booty stink, it wasn't even your ass. You should have told him it was the rice water, because that's the reality of it. So my little rant is done. I hope nobody thought that I was gonna have something nice to say about this, because I don't. I think it's ridiculous that black women have let it get to this point, and I have been telling y'all for the last 10 years that these women did not know what they was talking about, and everything works until it doesn't. And it's very clear that all of the things that my good sis has been telling y'all to do to y'all hair, that y'all have been following, that shit didn't work. It didn't work. It ain't work. At this point, I don't even know who y'all have left. Like, I truly don't know who y'all have left. But if you need a little bit of help and you are ready to start changing things from the inside out, then make sure you check the links in the description box below and join one of my courses. They range all the way from $49 up to $400 plus, and we have so many different types of payment plans available. So if you want to learn more about it, and if you are trying to figure out what you're going to do because the people you've been following, it didn't work, god damn it, click the link in the description box below. I can help you, player. I'm wrapping up filming and I just got this message. She said, exactly as you should. Word to God. The saddest part about all of this shit is they have convinced an entire generation that mildly relaxing or wearing their naturally curly, coily hair straightened is somehow a mark of death and self-hate, and to the detriment of everyone's hair and scalp health. It's ridiculously absurd. And I'm sorry, but especially the way that y'all been talking shit to me over the last year as I've tried to help everybody, and now everything that I've warned y'all about has happened. I'm sorry. it's ridiculous that y'all are not being held accountable for it. And I think the thing that really gets under my skin about it, we don't even have to talk about hair no more. If we just talking about the generations and the different things that the generations do, like my dad is a little bit older than my mom, so I got to see like two generations that were pretty far apart in age. And what I noticed is black women in history, they've had stages where they have one stage of their life where they sing one tune, they're promoting a certain thing, promoting a certain lifestyle, they're moving a certain type of way, right? And they'll do that religiously for decades. And then one day they just get up and decide that they're gonna have a change in life, whether it's they're giving their life to Jesus and taking it to the altar, hallelujah, or maybe they decide to go vegan, or maybe they decide to go pescatarian, you know what I mean? Like, who knows? Or they just make a really drastic life change. And because you've made a drastic life change, you act like Drea. You think you've deleted your wholeness. And it doesn't work like that. You can't just, because you've decided to make a change, you don't have to now be held accountable for all of the bricks that you broken, all of the pavement that you stopped from being paved, and all of the different things. No, y'all have to take accountability for the stuff that y'all have done. That's the part that irritates me the most. That's the thing that makes me not want to make hair content at all. That's the thing that truly makes me dislike Team Natural creators, because instead of y'all being open and honest about the fact that y'all have been the ones spreading the misinformation, y'all have been the ones that haven't been trained properly, y'all are the ones who've been telling the clients to grease and butter and oil in the scalp and all of this, treating themselves like butter bowls of fried chicken. Y'all are the ones who've done that. Y'all are the ones who telling them to air dry their hair and two-strand twist and all of that stuff is the way to go. Y'all have been doing that. And now their hair, now when we see the same women who've been leading people down this road, when we see your hair, it looks just like our client's hair look when it's damaged. It's the same thing with black women. Now that you want to change your life, now all of the things that you've broken, now you're not accountable for them? Absolutely not. You will go back and you will look at the different things that you've done, and you need to be accountable for them. Go back, go remake those videos. Say, hey, back in the day I made a video saying XYZ. This is what I learned from this. Don't do that anymore. Go to a professional cosmetologist. I went to a professional cosmetologist, and instead of doing that with rice nipple juice, she told me to try this and it worked, so you should do it too. Hey y'all, let's listen to the professionals. Why not do that? But y'all aren't. What y'all are doing, y'all started off, y'all got videos from 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago telling people to put all types of rice nipple, pickle nipple juice and unicorn nipple jelly in their hair, and all type of jelly in their hair, and all types of shit. And then everybody did it for all of this time, and then now their hair is broken off, their hair is falling out, and so is yours. All the Team Natural followers, all of y'all hair look just like hers looked in this video. The same way that I said that it would. The same way that other cosmetologists tell you that it is. There's so many cosmetologists across YouTube right now that's trying to educate their clients, telling them, hey, your hair is going to keep splitting up the hair shaft. But y'all want to keep focusing on hair products. All hair products do is make holes and splits in your hair. The same way her hair was full of holes and splits. The only time your hair reverts back like that, one or two options. Either the girl who did her hair absolutely sucked, and I don't really believe that because she gave her a bomb haircut, so I don't think she sucked. But if you have a hair shaft disorder, that means you have cuts and holes within the hair shaft. So the hair is not going to stay straight because the hair shaft is open. It's absorbing all of the humidity, everything. And you in Texas. So hopefully this starts to spark up conversation, but to be honest, I don't really expect it, and I truthfully and honestly at this point I blame the viewers, because you have the same eyeballs that I have. I only see the videos that people would come and show me in the studio, and I have to be honest, like I said, I think she's beautiful. Like, I don't have any ill feelings against her, but you got to put yourself in my shoes. If I'm doing 9-10 people in a day, and then I got one lady that come in my room and stink up my whole room and tell me, hey, can you not use shampoo? Can you just use conditioner to get the rice water out? And then I gotta go back and forth with you, and then as I'm going back and forth with you, you pulling up videos and showing me her, the same girl that I just showed you. Oh yeah, I'm sorry sis, when I see your face, I'm a believer. Like, it's a little triggering for me. I'm not gonna hold you. And it was for years. When you was going viral, it was, oh my God, the most irritating shit in the world. I can only imagine how the professionals feel now today. So again, YouTubers, y'all are, it's crazy. It's crazy to me how y'all can be, yes, follow me, I'll be your head later, follow me. And then one day it's like, you know, hey y'all, I made a decision. I know millions and millions of y'all follow me and do everything that I tell y'all to do with y'all hair, but I didn't tell y'all to follow me. And you know, to tell the truth, I haven't been to the shop since I was little, like a real little girl. Since I was a real little girl. 2 seconds later. And the real reason I haven't been back is because I had a really traumatic experience when you was a real little girl. So I didn't go to the salon, and I just sat online and was just doing shit myself, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But y'all was following me. But now I'm about to go in here and I'm gonna see a professional, because I haven't been to one in like 20 years. And y'all all in comment, y'all, I hate hairstylists too. I can't stand them either. They all scissor happy. Girl. And I know I'm gonna get it at least one time. Oh, you condescending. I don't care. I've been called every name in the book. I've been called, like my grandma used to say, you know, my daddy. And I've been called everything but a child of God here on YouTube. So if you got a problem with me saying stuff, oh well. If you got a problem with me bringing up the same stuff that people that said about me multiple times, then oh well. Because if you didn't want me to talk about it multiple times, then you should have checked my zodiac sign and you shouldn't have said it. Because cancers, we're going to bring it up, and then we're going to bring it up again, and then we're going to bring it up again, and then in like 20 years, oh I forgot, and then I'm gonna bring it up again, and then when I'm like 87, oh shit, I forgot something, and then I'm gonna bring it up again. So think hard and long about coming for a cancer in any way, shape, or form, because we gonna keep doing this. Because the thing of the matter is, and this is a super long video obviously, the thing of the matter is, even though it's annoying, the things that Team Natural has done, even though it's unfortunate for so many different women, it has made so much room and so much space for me through every new journey and every new path in my life. When I was standing behind a chair, I was booked for months and months and months in advance because of this woman's videos, because of other women's videos, because hair weathering takes anywhere between 6 months to 25 years to show up. Some people it takes 6 months. It's quick. Some people it takes 25 years, like what you just saw in this video. So the passion that y'all hear in my voice is coming from a person who's been called a liar, who's been called incompetent, who's been told all of the things, where in reality all I've been doing was trying to warn y'all about the things that were soon to come. And nobody had to experience these things, but you know, sometimes that's what the Lord has for you. And yeah, I really don't know what else to say. Let me know in the comments. Let's talk in the comments. In this video, I'm going to talk to everybody in the comments, and I can give you voice notes now. So I'm gonna like respond to you with literal voice notes. So let's talk in the comments, because girl, this video got on my nerves. It made me feel away. I'm not gonna hold you up. Like, it hit a nerve. I don't know her personally, but I feel like I do, because of the I had to fire multiple clients because of this woman in her videos. Nah, don't y'all feel stupid now? Don't you feel stupid? And I hope you was drinking some juice, because when I sent this to you, I told you to drink juice until the video went off. And I hope you spit the juice all over your goddamn phone and over your notebook or something. Y'all get on my goddamn nerves.